So let's take a look here. So we got a couple tweets here that I kind of want to go over. We got some clips. Now I have not watched these clips, but I have heard. I've obviously read the breakdowns here from some of these accounts that posted them. So again, we're gonna watch these clips. We're gonna see how they are, and I'm gonna give you my opinions on them. But they're in a certain order that I really wanted. Always use browser on iPhone. Take a look at app if updated. Um, Oh, really? When you watch streams, you always use the browser on iPhone? Yeah. I mean, hey, take a look. The app got updated. See if the app is better now a little bit. I don't know. Check it out. Check it out. But yo, Elt, welcome to the stream though, by the way. Welcome in, welcome in. So yeah, take a look. Take a look and let me know what you think. If it's better now or if it's not any better. Let me know. So we have some stuff going on here at Twitch. So if you guys didn't know, last night Dan Clancy, which is the CEO of Twitch, went live and addressed the layoffs, right? If you didn't know, Twitch laid off over 500 people from Twitch. And they laid off a lot of people from Twitch. That way they can try to save some money and stuff like that. So he went live last night and did a bunch of updates about concerns from the community and all that stuff. So we're gonna take a look here at a couple clips that came from that stream. Listen to them, and I'm gonna give you my my feedback of it. And we'll take a look here. Obviously, we'll take a look at the wonderful Twitch or not Twitch, Twitter compression, right? Amazing. Anyways, let's take a look here and listen to what he has to say in this clip.
We really need to run the company based upon where we're at today. We've implied this before, where we say we need to run it sustainably, but I'll be blunt. We aren't profitable at this point. Amazon has been extremely supportive of Twitch, and a big thing for being sustainable over time is ensuring that we don't lose money. And that's a big part of my job because that's going to be what makes sure we can be here for long term. We've been very clear about the importance of our efforts to try and continue to provide more resources to streamers. We really need to run the company.
Okay. So interesting. So basically, we're not profitable at this point, and Amazon has been extremely supportive of Twitch. So first of all, Twitch right now is not profitable, and I believe it was stated that even after these layoffs of over 500 people, Twitch is still not profitable, even after laying off over 500 people. Okay. Then he kind of goes on to saying Amazon has been extremely supportive of Twitch.
For being sustainable over time is ensuring that we don't lose money. And supportive of Twitch. We aren't profitable at this point. Amazon has been extremely supportive of Twitch.
We're not profitable at this point. Amazon has been extremely supportive of Twitch. So the way I understand that and the way that he said it right there, I believe, is Amazon has been extremely supportive to Twitch in the way that they haven't gotten rid of Twitch. Okay. So the way that he said it right there, I believe, all right, in my opinion, I think the reason why he said that is that literally he says we aren't profitable at this point immediately after Amazon has been extremely supportive of Twitch. And I believe this is hinting at Amazon has been supportive in the way that Amazon hasn't tried to sell or get rid of Twitch, even though it's not profitable. That is the kind of way that I hear that right there. Maybe that's right, maybe that's wrong. Obviously, I have no idea. Yo, Jonathan, thank you for the follow, though, brother man. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. But maybe that's right, maybe that's wrong. I have absolutely no idea, but that's the kind of way that I see it right there. Yeah, however, there's something at the end of this that I found quite interesting as well.
And that's a big part of my job because that's going to be what makes sure we can be here for long term. We've been very clear about the importance of our efforts to try and continue to provide more resources to streamers.
Our efforts to provide more resources towards streamers. But if you're not profitable, how are you gonna get more resources to streamers? I don't think it's good. That doesn't make any sense, right? If you're talking about resource, like to get more resources to streamers. But if you're not profitable, what resources are you going to be able to get to streamers? I don't know. Yo, what up, Slay Ops? What up, brother man? Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, brother man. Appreciate it, dude. So, all in all, it's a little bit weird there, right? Imagine having intrusive ads and allowing soft prawn on your site for years, but still not being profitable. That's going to be like every streaming platform by 2025. Yeah, yeah, here's the thing, okay? They lay off over 500 people. The ad thing increases. They laid off two rounds of people last year. I think there was over 300 something people they laid off of Twitch last year, again, in hopes to make Twitch profitable, right? And help to have Twitch be able to make some money back, and they're still not able to do it. And the fact that even after this round of over 500 people getting laid off, that they're still not profitable is quite concerning, because at the end of the day, what are we going to see continue here, right? What are we going to see continue here? And I'm going to get into that. Okay, I'm going to get into that, and we're going to continue this. All right. Doesn't make any sense. False promises. It's kind of hard to understand, right? But that was the first clip, and then we have another clip here. We got one more to go after this. Okay, we got let's go ahead and take a look here at what we got. What we got going on here in this one.
Gonna just ask, is Twitch currently at risk of getting the axe by Amazon? And the answer is emphatically no, not at all. Amazon.
No, which he technically already answered. Well, it depends on when this was in the VOD. But he technically already answered, because he said that Amazon has been extremely supportive of Twitch. And that is literally said immediately after he said Twitch is not profitable, meaning that Twitch is supportive, or Amazon is supportive, in the way that they're not selling it, at least right now. Okay. This proves my point that regular ads are not the solution. Yeah, so we're gonna get into this a little bit here. Okay.
Is very bullish on Twitch. As I said, they've been investing heavily in Twitch.
Yeah.
It is fair to say that Amazon, much like many other companies in the tech space, and I know for many of you that's not the center of where you live, is evolving how they think about running the company in terms of resources. We've already seen today some other announcements come out, again, not just about Amazon, but about other tech companies. And so I think in general, there's this evolution in the tech industry where I think, and I've built much of my career in the tech industry, so I've seen this, where the companies are being a little more careful about the size of the organization. Gonna just ask, is Twitch currently—
So this right here, if you guys don't know what he's referencing here, when he's talking about the tech industry and they're being more cautious about the size of the company, they're talking about Twitter. Okay, they're talking about X. All right, they're talking about what Elon Musk did to Twitter. Okay, Twitter is ginormous. That thing is huge. Obviously, it's X now, but who the heck cares? It's Twitter. It's huge, right? However, they laid off a ton of employees because they realized, hey, we can do the same thing that we're already doing with a lot less people and save a lot more money because we're not hiring as many people. Okay. So that is what I'm 99% sure that is what he's referencing here. And actually there are more people. If you guys didn't hear, I don't have the tweet for it, the document for it. But it is actually, let me hang on. Let me see if I can find it really quick right here. Let's see. But yeah, so we're talking about a lot of industries kind of cutting back. Now, let's take a look here. When was this posted? Can we figure that out? Yeah, okay, this was posted literally yesterday. The Verge, it was posted on The Verge last night that Discord is actually laying off 17% of its employees. Now, again, we got to take all these layoffs with a grain of salt, okay? This is after COVID, and during COVID, when that happened, a lot of these companies hired a lot of people, man. Everybody got an influx. Discord got an influx. Twitter got an influx. Twitch got an influx of users. And when that happened, all of these companies went on a hiring spree, hiring a bunch of people. And then now they're realizing that, hey, we no longer need these people anymore. So now they're laying them off. So we got to take that with a grain of salt. But my thing is, though, is that Twitch technically did that last year. Twitch had 2 rounds, I'm pretty sure, of layoffs last year. So that kind of tells me that they kind of already did that, but yet that now they're doing it even more. So I don't know if they're just doing it rather than laying off a bunch of people all at once. They're kind of spreading it out over a couple different months. I don't really know, but you can see it here though that Discord is laying off about 170 people or so from their company. So again, but I think the main thing that he's referencing here is he is referencing Twitter in the fact that they got rid of a lot of people, and then the people behind Twitter is very few. I mean, I think there's like less than 50 people that are actually working on Twitter anymore, right? Like it is very, very small. And I'm pretty sure that's kind of what he's referencing here. Like I'm very positive that's what he's referencing here, in that the business model that Amazon and Twitch, in that matter, is trying to go down is less people is better. Okay, so that's kind of what they're doing here, I believe. Okay. Dan says Twitch is still an exceptional business, much like other tech giants who will still go through layoffs. Just need to work on running Twitch more frugally. Frugally. Oh my god, what's this clip? I didn't see this one.
Lim3
I didn't see any of them, but
is Twitch going to be branching off of Amazon? I saw they're also doing layoffs. Will that affect partnership at all? No, we aren't going to be branching off of Amazon. They're doing layoffs again, and I know many of you don't, understand this because you don't necessarily live in the tech space. I was at Google from
you're all stupid, is what he's saying. No, just kidding. But seriously, you're all stupid. No, just kidding.
2005 to 2014. I will tell you that the tech space, I think, has this idea that because an organization is bigger, that will necessarily drive growth to the service. And sometimes that's true, but sometimes that's not true. Bigger isn't always better. In fact, leaner sometimes is better. And I think we need to run a lean operation. And again, this isn't unique to Twitch. I think Twitch and Amazon, I think Amazon is starting to realize
right
how they can more efficiently and effectively run the company. Their business is very strong.
Bro, Amazon is huge, man. And you know what? They're the only reason for Amazon to do layoffs, like not Twitch, not their subsidiary companies, right? I'm talking like Amazon itself. The only reason for them to do layoffs is so that they can get more money, more profit, and not have to give out enough, right? Like regular Amazon is profitable. Okay. They are definitely profitable by a lot. So by them doing layoffs of like Amazon themselves, bro, it's just so that they can make even more profit and not have to pay people, right? Like, is that a base take? Am I wrong?
Much like Google's business is very strong. Google did a layoff today. They have a really strong business. Much like Amazon, much like Facebook, much like Apple, much like many of these companies, Uber, but they're saying we need to run the company differently. It's not that they aren't good businesses. They're actually exceptionally good businesses. And the same is true for Twitch. I think we're a solid business. We're just deciding that we need to run it a little more frugally.
So all in all, a big thing here that he's talking about, and literally everything, right, is that all he's saying is that all these companies are laying off people because they realize they can do the same thing for less. They could do the same thing with less people and save money, rather, because they don't have to pay those people. That's what he's saying here. Okay, I mean it is what he's saying. But then again, like I said, I want to know how much of that is actually true and how much of it is just they're getting rid of people because they hired too many during COVID. Like I don't know. Because others have done it, justify them doing it, but everyone else is a profitable company. But I mean, here's the thing. Technically, if they, like, for example, if they fired everybody besides Dan Clancy and like one accountant to do all the payment stuff, Twitch could technically be profitable, right? Like it would be profitable. Okay, because it's only two people, right? But at the end of the day, the business just wouldn't be able to run. There's just not enough people to run the entire business. You know what I mean? So Twitch is like, okay, these giants are doing it. Yes, they're profitable, but these giants are doing it so that they can make even more money. We need to lay off people so that we can even just make any money, right? And that's kind of what they're doing here. But it's still, I believe it's still a bit of COVID layoffs, man. They hired a lot of people during COVID. They're gonna hire a lot of people, and they're now gonna have to get rid of them because they just don't need them anymore, right? It was kind of like in the spur of a moment type of thing. One thing I will say though is in terms of the counting on Twitch's end, this is perfect timing. The beginning of a new year, right? Perfect timing, the beginning of a new year to do some layoffs, right? Because it helps with Twitch's accounting, which is stupid. But I don't think that's a major reason. But it sucks for the individuals who do get laid off, bro. Imagine, man. Oh my God. I'm going into 2024. I'm so excited to work on Twitch Rivals some more and meet so many fantastic people. You go on Twitter and it's just the aware emote, right? Like it's everything just turns black and white. Twitch is laying off a ton of people. Here you are 24 hours before you find out if you're going to get laid off or not. You get a message the next day saying, hey, unfortunately, we're going to be laying you off. Here's your severance package and we will pay you for X amount of weeks or whatever now. Good luck. That kind of sucks going into a new year and hearing that. You know what I mean? It just that kind of sucks. The timing of it sucks, but yeah. Yeah. All right, let's talk this now. Okay, let's talk this. So we talked about what is Twitch doing with the layoffs, stuff like that. By the way, cooking stream today, if you're interested, I'm gonna be in the kitchen. Okay, a man in the kitchen, okay, is gonna be cooking, and there's gonna be another cooking streamer on Kick who's gonna be teaching me how to cook a meal. All right, we're gonna be doing that. It's at noon today if you're interested. All right. Will the Twitch Prime free sub benefit be disappearing? Now, this is very interesting. I have not watched this response. I have not done any of this. However, a little bit of the captions that I've seen sometimes, though, I'm very curious to see what he says here because this is very big. Okay, this is very big. When it goes public first or leaked, sucks. That's true. That is very true. Very true. So this is very interesting. So if you don't know what Twitch Prime is, I'm just going to give you a quick rundown, but pretty much everybody should. Twitch Prime is where your Twitch account can be linked with your Amazon account. And as long as you have Amazon Prime, you can link it to your Twitch account and you'll get a free sub every month to whatever streamer has a sub button on Twitch. And you won't get any ads, of course, because you're a sub. It helps the streamer a lot because it gives them $2.50 per Prime sub, okay, from what I've seen anyways. So it helps the streamers a lot. And it is free as long as you have Amazon Prime, which is obviously not free. It gives you still can connect it and you'll get free money basically to the streamer that you sub to and use it on. Okay, which is really, really good. That is a major, major benefit. In fact, there's a lot of streamers who their massive majority of income comes from Prime subs. It doesn't even come from gifted or individual. It comes from Prime subs. So it's very, very important. So this question right here, I think, is very interesting, and I haven't watched this yet. So let's take a look and see what it says. Yo, TLC though, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Prime is a critical program for many streamers. We've already been looking across the company in terms of how to set us up for the long term. I think we will continue to evolve different aspects of our program because part of what I'm trying to do is get us into a framework that can live over a long time. The size of the company is one of those things that gets us to the right size for the longer period of time. When we did Partner Plus, we structured that so that we could continue to move that threshold. We're going to keep looking across our strategy with streamers. We did this with the ads incentive program. We want to get to where we can continue to grow and adapt and change as the market changes. And so there may be other changes, but I will tell you Prime is an important part for our viewers and our creators. So it's important for us to make sure Prime still exists in some way.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how you interpreted this clip right here, but is this guy going to convert to Kick? I mean, that would be huge, but no, I don't think so. He's the Twitch CEO. So here's the thing. There's a simple question. Is Twitch Prime going to go away? And he gives this big rundown of that they're working on business models. They're always checking a bunch of things, trying to figure out better ways to become profitable and all this and that, right? Well, why would you mention that if there might not be plans to do some change? Now, he does mention it's a lot of rambling. However, what I find very interesting is the very ending right here. Let's take a listen to the very ending, okay?
But I will tell you, Prime is an important part for our viewers and our creators. So it's important for us to make sure Prime still exists in some way.
It's important for us to make sure that Prime still exists in some way. You know what that means, I think? I think the revenue from the Prime sub is going to decrease. All right. Right now, you currently get $2.50. As far as I'm aware, when I was on Twitch last, that's what I got, right? $2.50. Okay. So I believe that the Prime sub is going to decrease in revenue. Rather than $2.50, it might decrease to $1.50, $1.25, maybe even $1, okay, for the streamer's revenue. Now, it still will exist technically. Yes, you will still, if you use it, you won't get any ads. Yes, but the revenue split is going to decrease drastically. Now, what does this mean? How much is that in pounds? Let's see. That's about 78, like 0.78 British pounds. So 0.78 pounds. But if it decreases to like $1.50, basically, it's about $1 or 1.17 pounds or something like that. Like it is going to decrease a lot, I think. And I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to do with primes here. Now, I don't know when, of course, but I think it will decrease a lot when they do this, man. I mean, the fact that he says that they're planning on keeping Prime in some way, what they're going to do is they're going to justify, they're going to do this. They're going to decrease the amount of money you get. Rather than $2.50, you're going to get $1. The streamer will get $1, or the streamer will get $1.50. Okay. And what they'll do is they'll justify saying, hey, we're doing this to help Twitch remain, try to get Twitch in a more stable situation. We're going to have another stream like this. We're going to try to get, we're trying to get Twitch in a more stable situation. Hey, you still get all these benefits. You still get a sub to the channel. You don't have to watch ads if they don't have that setting on, right? You could do that sub every month. It's just the streamer will not get as much revenue. And I'm going to tell you right now, that is going to be a major hit on literally every streamer on Twitch, okay? Every streamer. Doesn't matter the size. They could be huge, they could be really small. It doesn't matter the size of the streamer, because dude, hang on. It doesn't matter the size of the streamer, because Prime subs help out a lot. Some channels only survive because of Prime subs. So if they ever got rid of that, that would be really really bad. Okay, that'd be really bad. Let me see here. Let me see. Can we see? Hang on. Let me see if I can find this right here. Hang on. Okay, right here, for example. Okay, this is Kai Sanat. All right, this is Kai Sanat. Kai Sanat has 36,814 tier 1 subs. Okay, tier 1 subs. Actually, wait, I could do this better, I think. Maybe bro, I thought, dude, I know that there's a way to do this, but how? Oh, right here, right here. Okay, okay. So if we take a look right here, right? Jinxie, for example, here, right? Take a look at Jinxie. This guy right here is the most subbed streamer on Twitch right now, right? Take a look at this, man. Tier 1 subs, 39,000. Gifted, 10,000. Prime subs, 28,000. This guy's got almost 30,000 Prime subs. That is a lot. Okay, a lot. Some of these streamers have more Prime subs than they do regular. This guy here, way more Prime subs than he does regular subs. This person right here has got the same amount of Prime subs as he does Tier 1 subs, meaning that if the Prime sub revenue went down by like $1 even, I mean, you're cutting a lot of revenue. You're cutting a quarter of his revenue. Okay. You're cutting a quarter of his revenue, considering that Prime subs take up half of this guy's between, anyway, not including gifted or tier 3, whatever, but just between Prime and tier 1 subs, they're roughly about the same. Okay. If you half the amount of income that they get from Prime subs, you are cutting his revenue by almost a quarter. Okay. And people, although that's not going to be a big deal for everybody, that might be a big enough deal for some streamers. Okay. There are some small streamers who average like 100+ viewers or something like that, or even less, that are able to be full-time maybe because of Prime subs. They benefit them so much because they're Prime subs. If they happen, okay, if Twitch happens to, hang out,
Prime still exists in some way.
If they happen to make Prime still exist in some way, but they decrease the amount of money that they're giving streamers for a Prime sub, it's gonna hurt a lot of streamers. And I think you're gonna see some streamers start to move platforms, because whatever, it depends on what they change it to. But I have a feeling they would change it probably pretty drastically. And if they do that, you're gonna see some streamers leaving Twitch, I think. And at the end of the day, the only reason why I'm mentioning this is that I think it's important for you to know, right? If you do stream on Twitch or whatever, and you are, you get a lot of Prime subs and stuff, I think it's important to know that, hey, there is a potential that the revenue split for Prime subs might go down. So again, keep your doors open. Check out different things. Now, this isn't, did they announce that? I am just tuning in. No, they didn't announce that Prime subs are going to be cheaper, but this whole thing, in my opinion, right? So, like, again, let's rewatch from here, just so that I'm not being an idiot.
We want to get to where we can continue to grow and adapt and change as the market changes. And so
adapt and change as the market changes. Again, profitability, the income for Twitch, I believe.
There may be other changes, but I will tell you, Prime is an important part for our viewers.
Prime is an important part. I mean, that's really good PR. However, I mean, yeah, Prime is a very, very important part. So they're not going to just wipe it off the face of the planet, but they might make it so that it's like they're not giving out as much money.
Okay. And our creators. So it's important for us to make sure Prime still exists in some way.
Still exists in some way. Like, man, I highly believe that insinuates that the revenue split might go down a bit. Okay. I mean, I really do think, that is the case, right? I really do think that's the case, that it is going to be decreasing in revenue for streamers, and we're gonna see a big shift here when that happens, because some people just won't be able to make that work, right? But then again, you also have ad revenue, right? You know what I mean? Ad revenue on Twitch might be able to still make up for that. I mean, here's the reality. If Kick had ads right now and ad revenue, you'd probably see a lot more streamers on Kick, because they'd be able to make enough money off of ad revenue as well. But that's not the whole point. Ads can be implemented in a way that's not intrusive, not as bad as Twitch is with the ads. Okay. Also, tell me what you guys think. Do you believe this is true or not? Okay. He stated in his live stream that they have found that ads do not have a high impact on viewers. Okay, in like turning away viewers from watching the stream because of ads. They stated, he stated that they found that it doesn't have that big of an impact, or that it doesn't really have a big impact in people watching the stream. Do you believe that? I I don't know if I believe that, bro. I don't know if I believe that. What oh my god, I just had a thought, but I lost this. I lost it. Uh, Man, I lost it. I don't remember what I was going to say. This guy should work with Eddie. What up, the most Steve? Welcome back, brother man. It's all about competition. That'll be a huge loss for streamers. Yep. Amazon still owns Twitch. Yes, yes. Does Pyro look back? Does money laundering happen often on Twitch? I have no idea. That shows me that Amazon is propping up Twitch. Twitch had a huge spike in 2020 and hasn't really grown since. But I mean, it's going to, right? It's going to. Every platform in 2020 is going to have that big peak, right? COVID-ish, right? They're going to have that big peak. And then now they're going to start going down into where they're average. However, if you look at Twitch's stats before and after COVID, Twitch is still technically bigger. Twitch is still technically bigger than it was then, right? So if you take a look at this chart right here, you could see that the average right here was about 1.1 million viewers, right? It was averaging about 1.1 to 1.2 million viewers here for a little while, and then it started to dip, and then boom, all of a sudden started shooting up. COVID hits. Now we are starting to average a bunch. We're going up, up, up. Okay, now COVID's starting to fall off. So, but now Twitch is averaging, rather than Twitch literally doubled their viewership. I mean, they're averaging between 2.3 to 2.5 million viewers here. They literally doubled their viewership average after the COVID spike. So it's not like they're less popular. It's just Twitch and all platforms are going to start leveling out. They're going to get to their normal rate of their viewership. They're going to be right at their normal spot. And then that's what we're going to kind of sit at, which is what we're doing right now, right? So yeah, ads have a negative impact. It's real. Comedy, welcome back, brother man. There are 2.5 million viewers right now. How are they not making a profit? I don't know. It could be just stupid decisions, right? It could just be stupid decisions, right? Like, I mean, bro, viewership year over year, man. Look at this, dude. Look at this. 2019, right? This is 2019 viewership right here. This green line. Look at the 2020 viewership, bro. Look at that ginormous spike in the blue, right? Crazy, actually. That is crazy, man. And then obviously we hit down to our average here, which is 2024 already. Well, 2023 actually. Kind of see the average a little bit. If I go to a stream and get an ad, that's it. I move to something else. Yeah, it really depends, man. It really depends. My main thing is like, I don't mind ads. I understand why they exist. They're good revenue for the streamer and they're revenue for the platform. I understand that. My problem with ads is how they function, okay? If I want to tune into a stream, I want to know what that streamer's doing. If I don't want to waste my time tuning into a stream, watching 30 seconds of ads to tune into a streamer that's doing something that I'm not interested in watching. I just wasted 30 seconds watching that ad for me to find out what the streamer's doing and me not be interested in it. Now, give me like 5 to 10 seconds of watching the stream before I get hit with a pre-roll ad, right? And then you're talking about like on the like, every 30 minutes, every hour, whatever the streamer has set for running ad breaks. That's fine. But bro, if the ad break happens the moment that some crazy action is about to happen, I'm sitting there watching a tournament and all of a sudden it's in the grand finals of the tournament and the grand finals last 1 minute. Okay, we're watching Trackmania. The grand finals literally run for 1 minute. Okay. I get hit with an ad I get hit with 3 minutes of ads. Let's say it's on the top of the hour, an hour and a half of ads on the top of every 30 minutes, right? Boom, in the grand finals. By the time those ads are done, the grand finals is over. It's not that I don't want to watch, right? It's not that I don't want to watch the ads. It's that the timing of them is terrible. Let me like be like, okay, yo, give me like 3 minutes. Okay. Give me like 3 minutes and give me like 30 seconds extra of ads. But let me just push the ads back a little bit so I can watch the grand final. You know, just something like that, man. You know what I mean? You just proved my point. Yeah. Yeah, no, I know that's exactly what you were saying. That's why I said it. I have the option to turn it off. TV presenters had to present in their own houses because of COVID-19. Wait, what was it? Elon Musk, right? Elon Musk. Actually, you know what? We actually have more news here. I believe he sent me the post. Let me see here. Let me make sure that no OnlyFans girls are replying to this tweet and I get flashed or something like that on stream. I don't know. Hang on. Okay. All right. I got it. I believe, for example, X, I believe, right? X, I believe, is that I'm done, bro. He isn't with it. He's not a civilized human. He's brainwashed. What are you talking about? The heck you talking about? Streams can have a delay so you can catch what happened before. No. The delay doesn't even matter though. Even if a stream's on the delay, if you get hit with ads at the wrong time, you are still screwed, right? It doesn't matter if there's a delay or not, right? COVID made Twitch bigger because it made people who it made people who watch. Wait, it made people watch who never had a PC or no interest in games go online. Sorry, holy cow. I don't know why it took me. Bro, my brain died. Yeah, yo, King, look back, by the way. Bro, yeah, you're exactly right, right? COVID did introduce a large audience of people who didn't watch game streams. They didn't really know much about streaming. They tuned in, right? They tuned in to Twitch and they thought it was interesting, right? They thought it was amazing, right? So yeah, Twitch full of ads but still unprofitable. Yep, true. I mean, not only are they full of ads, right? They got a lot of ads, but I think I don't really care too much about the ads. Okay, I think the ads they're whatever. I mean, they're gonna exist. They have to exist. The revenue for the creator, the revenue for the platform. My main issue again is the main problem. Okay, my main thing of it, the main problem is that just the timing of the ads. They're always bad. You don't have a lot of control over ads. In fact, Elon Musk even mentioned that he's working on making Twitter a live streaming thing. So you can live stream and it's viable on X, right? On Twitter. Yo, comedy, calm down, brother man. Calm down, dude. So like, you know, it's he's been wanting to do that, okay? So because of that, right? Because of that, he stated that the ads on Twitter, right? There's going to be some, but they're going to be skippable, right? It's going to be like YouTube. You can watch a 5 seconds of the ad or whatever, and it's going to be skippable. You know what I mean? Okay, bye. See you later, comedy. You're a little bit out of hand today. Okay. So yeah, you know what I mean? It's just kind of weird. But Elon Musk also came out recently and with this right here. I'm not sure if you guys have seen this. There was a guy named Doge Designer who said the goal of X is to maximize creator prosperity, revenue split by platforms via Nate McGrady. Okay, we got Twitch down here with 50%, YouTube with 70%, Kick with 95%, and X, aka Twitter, with 97% revenue split. Elon Musk responded saying, aiming to make X the best place for creator prosperity. All right. Very, very interesting. 97% revenue split. Now, here's the reality. How are they going to do this? Well, it's quite simple. Okay. Elon Musk literally made the beginning of PayPal. All right. Let's be honest. X is set to be a platform that does literally everything, meaning that X is going to do its own payment processing, right? X is going to do its own payment processing. And because of that, they will be able to do 97%. But the question is 97% on what? Because on Kick, for example, 97% is subscription, YouTube 70% is membership, Twitch 50% is sub revenue, right? That makes sense. But what is 97% on X? Is that talking about just subscription? Or maybe he could go even crazier with other revenue sources as well, being 97%. I don't know how, but maybe he would. I don't know. But regardless, I'm assuming this is subscriptions 97%. But if that's the case, how much do people like Mr. Beast get per sub on Twitter right now? Because I don't actually know. Does anybody know? Does anybody know how much you get for a sub on Twitter right now? Calm down, big man. Comedy guy. Let's see. I have 2 friends who never watched streaming before COVID. Now they follow everyone and watch loads of esports stuff all the time now. Yes, yes. And here's the thing. Here's a major reason why. Why that is, right? If you have the ease of access, think of this. I use this reference all the time. Think of Netflix. Imagine, you know how easy it is to watch Netflix, bro? It's on your phone, it's on the computer, it's on every single smart TV you can think of. It's on Fire Stick, Roku, LG Smart TV, Android TV box, bro. It's literally Netflix is on everything. And the reason I'm mentioning that is because ease of access for the general public. Okay, if I can go to any smart device that is connected to the internet and I can go and download a Kick app and it's advertised on the thing. If I go to Roku and Kick is advertised on the Roku screen, right? Maybe that might introduce more people. Making it easier to watch streams is very, very important. Okay, very important. So it would make it even more people that don't watch streams or esports or anything like that might watch it if they can access these live streams a lot easier, which is why applications for Kick, for example, in this instance, would be very important on every smart device out there, right? All TVs, everything would make it even better for these people to you know, watch these streams, and then they'll keep coming back, which is also why having events is important. Having the wide variety of stuff is really good, but you got to find a way to show the people what they might be interested in. Okay. Because that's the whole point. If they don't care about gaming, but they like the news, like what I'm doing right now, then they might watch the stream here. But if they're getting recommended a ton of gaming streams, they're not going to care, man. Right? They're not going to care. They're only interested in just chatting. Right? So that's kind of what I mean by that point there too, is the recommended for, you know, what you recommend them to watch. It needs to be figured out in some algorithms, right? But it all starts from when they first click on a stream. You know what I mean? However, I will say Kick 2.0, it was kind of leaked, not leaked, I don't know, in a interview, or not an interview, the podcast, Kick OG podcast that happened this previous Wednesday right now, with Andrew, the head of strategic partnerships. He's got a new title now. I don't know what the title is. Can't remember. But he stated that in Kick 2.0, the front page is actually a bit redesigned. The front page works differently, and he likes it. But, you know, then again, it's all public opinion on if you like it or not like it. But I'm curious to see what that new front page is like. What up, Optimal Edge? Welcome back. 97. Holy crap. Yep. Nice. Can't wait. 2% more being full of ads isn't that big of a flex. Yeah. But the thing is that the way that they're implementing ads onto X for live streaming is that they're skippable. So you can watch 5 or 10 seconds of the ad and skip it and skip all the ad break. Right. I mean, bro, I think skippable ads are really cool because here's the thing, man. Let's say that I'm watching a stream, but I gotta go out. I gotta go cook some food for 30 minutes. Okay. If I get hit with a minute and a half of ads or 2 minutes of ads, bro, I'm not watching the stream in that instance anyways. Let them run, bro. Let them run. Give the creator revenue, right? Give them ad revenue. Might as well. I'm not even there, you know. But if there is somebody there, let them do skippable ads, right? eh, you know, because there's a lot of people who do go AFK, right? You go to the bathroom watching a Twitch stream and an ad plays. You could come back and you will never know that an ad even played, right? But you still supported the streamer. But yet the people who were sitting there watching it like dead-eyed, they get punished. They have to sit there and watch the entire thing. You know, I don't know. I'm here for Yuppy's feet pics. Yo, if you're here for my feet pics, type one in chat. Well, Twitch was in the films Free Guy and Don't Look Up. Don't Look Up. I didn't see that one. I did see Free Guy and I did see Twitch was in there. It's 97% of every 50th sub. Yeah, imagine. Elon Musk should buy Twitch instead. You know what? I see a world, and I said this very early on in Kick. I see a world where Elon Musk would actually buy Twitch. I see a world where that could happen, but probably not for a very long time, though. Okay, probably not for a long time. Let's see. Mr. Beast would get $6 per sub. $6 per sub. I'm looking at an app right now. The ads are playing in the corner and not intrusive. That alone would take care of the issue. Yeah, bro. There's so many ways to implement ads that just doesn't punish the viewership, right? Like, bro, I made a tweet. Okay, I made a tweet talking about how ads work on Twitch. And bro, everybody was complaining about, "Oh my god, you're a content creator and you don't like supporting your favorite streamer. You don't like ad revenue." Bro, I don't care about ad revenue. Okay? I don't care about it. I'm talking about how the ads are a pain to deal with sometimes, because it's not like you can go watch your Game of Thrones. Okay, you go watch Game of Thrones or SpongeBob and you get hit with ads. When you get hit with ads and those ads get done, you start where you left off. Live streaming is not like that. There needs to be another way to deal with live streaming to make it better viewing experience. Because if I get hit with ads, when those ads get done, all that content, when those ads were playing, I missed. That's the problem. Okay, that's the problem. There's got to be there's something else out there. There are solutions out there to figure out how to make it just better viewing experience in general. Okay, there is. There's got to be. Okay, there's got to be. All right. But so what do you guys think? What's your opinions? All right, what's your opinions? What do you guys think? What's going on right now? Okay, what do you think about the revenue split on Twitter? What do you think about Twitch doing these layoffs here? Do you think Twitch Prime could actually decrease in the amount of revenue it gives streamers? What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts? And also, are you going to watch me do a cooking stream here in a little bit less than 2 hours? Because we're doing a cooking stream in a little bit less than 2 hours, which you're not going to want to miss. Eddie should buy Twitch. Yeah, here's the problem. I know Baijan, one of the co-founders of Kick, said on Twitter as a joke, basically, that they would buy Twitch, right? They would buy Twitch at some point. That Kick would eventually buy Twitch. What would Kick even do, man? If Kick did buy Twitch, what would they do? Would they keep Twitch as a domain, or would they make Twitch redirect to Kick, right? Like, what would they? I don't know. Twitch is a bigger name than Kick, but like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. My guess is Prime subs either go away entirely or they'll pay out significantly less than a tier 1 sub will. Regardless, they definitely won't stay how they are right now. I agree with this. I don't think Prime subs will not go away. I don't think they will be. However, I think they will make them maybe pay out like dirt. Okay. I could see that happening. Merge with Kick. Yeah, but even if you merge with Kick, it still doesn't make a difference, because again, how do you deal with the domains? Do you keep twitch.tv or do you keep kick.com, or do you keep both of them? Like, I don't know. Twitch has an unsupported protocol for me. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Wasn't a joke. Oh, okay. Nuke it. Just nuke Twitch. Buy Twitch and just nuke it. Delete everything. Yeah, surely. Prime subs will be gone within the next year or so at most. Nope. I don't think so. It's just they're gonna decrease how much Prime subs pay out. That is my 100% guess here. That's my guess here, is that they'll just do that. Okay, that's my guess. All right. I don't know what you guys think of it, but yeah. What up, Sir Oaktree? Welcome back, brother man. What up, dude? What up, dude? By the way, if you guys enjoy this news content, I do this every morning. As long as I have news, I do this every morning on my channel. All right, so be sure to follow. I do it every morning on my channel as long as I have news. Okay, if you're interested. Squadbot dead? No, Squadbot's still alive. Just took a second. Has to think a little bit. But dude, I'm very curious to see the future. I'm very curious to see the future of how this goes down. Okay. I'm very curious to see the future of how this goes down. Twitch, I think, is going to have a rocky road ahead a little bit. And all I will say is this. I'm not saying if you're a Twitch streamer, come to kick right off the... No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that all Twitch streamers, I think, should just, be cautious, right? Have a backup plan. Right? Have a backup plan, because at the end of the day, nothing is guaranteed to survive the next day. All right. Tomorrow, Kick could literally announce that it's shutting down. Tomorrow, Twitch could announce that it's shutting down. What's your plan? What's your game plan? What are you going to do? All right. That's what you got to figure out, in my opinion. And that's how you got to go through it. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying, is that they just seem to be cautious of it. They just need to take a look at it.